Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about something that I think every mechanic should use on a daily basis, which is gloves. Specifically, nitrile disposable gloves. So that's today's topic. We're going to get into this. Alright, so everybody should be using gloves. I mean, you got to protect your hands. These will make you guys money. I personally try to use gloves every chance that I could get. Obviously, some gloves work better than others, but the most well-rounded ones I think are nitrile gloves. They're disposable, they're quick to grab, and they protect you from most chemicals and minor abrasions and cuts. So let's get started. This is what I use. I use snakeskin gloves. This is my personal preference to use. There's a lot of brands out there that are great, but this by far is the best in my personal opinion. And let me show you why. Alright, so what makes snakeskin so special is that they are 6 millimeters thick. And I know there are 7 out there. Trust me, I've used them. They are too thick to where you don't really get to feel what you're working on. But with 6, it's a lot better than 5, which tend to tear easy. 6 is where it's at. Alright, so here we got the Glove Works large on the scale, 1.2 pounds. Alright, here we are, zeroed out. Got the snakeskin large gloves. 2 pounds. So significant weight difference between the two. Both gloves have 100 by weight. So that just goes to show how much thicker and more material you're getting with a snakeskin. Alright, now what you're getting here, you're getting 100 gloves by weight. And so far, the usage of these, you won't be going through these as quickly as you would with others. Let me show you guys a little demonstration of that, and I'll roll that clip right now. Alright, so I just got to work right now, and I'm about to start working on an engine. I'm going to grab my first pair of gloves here, and we'll see how long they last. Alright, it's about 2 hours later, and we're doing a turbocharger on this engine here. I'm still on the same set of gloves. And as most of you guys know, these little clamps always snag and tear your glove. Not in this case. Tough. So I'm going to take these off and reuse them after break, so let's go. Alright, we got the turbo out, and that's the damage on the gloves. Nothing on the finger part anywhere, just on the palm and on the upper part right here. That's with my left hand. My right hand, still good. No tears anywhere. It's got coolant on it. Doing just fine. All right, so now that you just saw the clip of basically the use of these gloves, any other gloves that I've been through before in the past, I've gone through at least 6 pairs in that amount of time. And so with these, the value you're getting out of these is just extreme. You're not going to be using them as often. I know you're not supposed to. They are one-time use. In our trade of work where we're not in the medical field and sanitation isn't the highest priority on our list, we could take these off, put them back on, reuse them again. And that's basically what I do with these. All right, so here's a scenario that we've all been through. I know most of us go and grab your glove, you go to put it on, like so, grab it, getting all your fingers in there, and you're pulling on it. I mean, you're yanking on it, and rip. There you go. You just wasted a brand new glove just trying to put it on. You haven't even worked with it yet. So with these, you could pull on them. I'm pulling on them pretty good there, and that finally ripped. But that took a lot of force. I mean, that was a little excessive. I didn't even need to be doing that. Just put it on like a normal person and you're good to go. There you go. You got it on. Pull on it. Get it nice and tight. Get your fingers in there. Doesn't rip. Another plus side to these gloves, they go pretty decent length up your forearm. So if you're wearing long sleeve work uniform, work shirts, coveralls, whatever, you get a little bit extra coverage there so you don't get that mechanic's tan line like we all know. All right, another great thing about these gloves, I don't know how they do it, but somehow they package these so neat that you can just grab a glove and pull it out, and you're not grabbing a whole handful like most of the other ones do. That's a major plus. All right, guys, so for this next one, we are going to be testing out with .3 brake fluid. Very corrosive stuff, so I got a little test thing set up here, and we're going to be doing a little simulated test, so let's check it out. All right, guys, so for this one, we're going to use a different brand here on the right, and one of the Snakeskins. And we're going to set it up here and kind of simulate putting some .3 brake fluid on there, and we'll see how it handles it. All right, so you guys see .3. I'm going to pour some on there, just a little bit. We'll do the same on this one. And we'll see what it does. All right, guys, so we got this under better light. The one on the left is still the Snakeskin, and the other brand over here. And to be completely honest with you, it actually looks like the other brand a little bit better. It didn't kind of shrivel up as much as this one did. This one did kind of shrivel up and get wrinkly. I'm not sure what the issue is with that there, but did burn through it, that's for sure. It still is intact, and I'm stretching it out a little bit, and it's not tearing. Same thing with the other one. The other one does feel a little more thinned out. This one also is 5mm. This one is 6mm thick, so that could be the difference. I'm not sure, but that's .3 brake fluid for you guys. All right, so we're gonna run another little test here. This time, we are gonna use really old gasoline. See how it holds up to that. Same thing, other brand on the right and the Snakeskin on the left. And you just kind of get this thing folded out here. And we'll see how well it works. This is old gas. let's see how it does. Alright guys, that was about 5 minutes on the dot. And we'll move this over to the light and see how it looks. So, pretty interesting results in the gasoline test. Snakeskin here on the left and the other brand on the right. The other brands seem to kind of absorb the gasoline. As you see, you don't see it kind of sitting there on the surface. Versus the Snakeskin, which kind of just seems to be sitting on top of the top layer of the glove. Very interesting. Not sure what the reason is for that. I don't design gloves, nor am I a scientist. But very interesting nonetheless that it kind of just sits on the surface like that. So, pretty cool. Alright guys, for this test we're going to be spraying this with brake clean and seeing how well they handle the chemicals. There we go. Let's see how long it takes for them to break down. Still cold from the brake cleaner. And there you can see, still a little damp. Not stretched, not melted. Still got decently firm grip on the hand. Yeah, I would say it passed that test. Alright, so everybody wants to see the old screwdriver test, alright? So, got your flat blade screwdriver, got your glove, pushing in there, you can see that. Took a lot to rip that. And it didn't tear the whole glove. Just put a little piercing hole in there. Glove is still usable. So it's pretty amazing. Can you use the gloves while using your phone? Or any other touchscreen for that matter? Yes. Scroll. I could pick a video, no problem. Works just like your normal finger would. So, pass the phone test. You can kind of make a decision for yourself. Both of the gloves I think did really well. It's kind of just personal preference. Very interesting to see that the gasoline just kind of sat on the surface on the snakeskins. Don't know the reasoning for that, but I can't imagine it's good to get absorbed into the glove, because the whole purpose of the glove is to keep the chemicals on the outside as opposed to possibly soaking into your skin. So make a decision for yourself. I personally love the snakeskin gloves. I like the way they fit. They fit nice and snug around your hand there, and don't feel loose and baggy. So, and that long cuff definitely helps. So make a choice for yourself. I highly recommend Snakeskin gloves. Check them out. They're on Instagram. I will post links in the description below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.